Thanks for tuning in to today's broadcast of a live sports event featuring the Abernathy Antelopes and Lady Lopes. Today's broadcast is being streamed by and is under the authority of AA Sports Properties. Today's broadcast is made possible because of the generous support of the following sponsors: the Abernathy Independent School District, First State Bank, Clark Riley Insurance, Abernathy's First Baptist Church, Abel Funeral Home and Flower Shop, JC Refrigeration, Cooling and Heating, Nan Riley with Remax Realtors, St. Clair and Massey Orthodontics, Nutri and Ag Solutions, Vista Bank, Ty Horsford with Movement Real Estate, Plains Land Bank, South Plains Auto Ranch, City Gin, and City Gin Cotton Warehouse. To join these fine businesses and to show your support for the Abernathy Antelopes and Lady Lopes on our broadcasts, you can call or text us at 806-773-4658. Again, thanks for watching, and we hope you enjoy the broadcast of this live sports event featuring the Abernathy Antelopes and Lady Lopes. Well, good evening, Abernathy, Texas, and good evening, fans of the Abernathy Antelopes and Lady Lopes, as welcome inside the broadcast booth here in Denver City, Texas, as the Abernathy Antelopes hit the road for the first time in 2022 here in week 3 of the young season. As we are on the road, we've made the long road trip to the oil patch tonight as the Abernathy Antelopes here in Denver City to battle the Mustangs. Good evening, and thank you for joining us. Voice of the Antelopes, Ty Horsford, with you here tonight. And unfortunately, tonight only, it will be a voice only. We will not be able to provide a video broadcast this evening. Our apologies for that, but we had some last-minute illness on our broadcast team this afternoon, and we're not able to make it happen today, but we will be back with the video broadcast next week. But nonetheless, we will be here tonight and hoping to call an Antelope victory as Abernathy looks for win number 2 of the regular season here tonight on the road in Denver City. Again, glad you're with us. A warm but really turning into a beautiful evening for high school football here in the oil patch. And let's preview this game a little bit. Should be a good one between the Antelopes and the Denver City Mustangs. As last week, the Abernathy Antelopes were victorious 48-8 over the Slayton Tigers, and Littlefield handed Denver City their first loss of the year to the tune of 33-14. So both of these teams come in 1-1 on the regular season. It was an overtime win in week 1 for the Denver City Mustangs over Borger, and the Antelopes fell short to number 8 Childress in the season opener. And so that's how both of these teams here tonight at 1-1 on the season. Let's preview the opponent tonight, if you will, the Denver City Mustangs. As, again, they opened the season, as we mentioned a couple of weeks ago, with a 21-20 overtime win on the road in Borger before last week's setback to a red-hot Littlefield Wildcat team to start the season, with wins over Denver City last week and Muleshoe in the opener. Littlefield is looking good, but they're the one loss for Denver City so far on the radar. Defensively, the Mustangs come into tonight's ball game allowing 26.5 points per game, so they've been a little bit susceptible. Even the game they won, they did give up 20 points to the Borger Bulldogs. Offensively, Denver City, respectable, but they haven't just knocked it out of the park, averaging 17 points per contest. You're going to see a pretty balanced offensive attack tonight for the Denver City Mustangs, or at least that's what we expect coming in, as you've got junior Jonah Escalante. Expected to hear his name a lot tonight. He's a dual-threat quarterback, as not only does he obviously lead the team in passing, but he's also the team's leader in rushing as well. He had a team-high 9 carries last Friday in that loss to Littlefield. But keep an eye on junior Jonah Escalante, and also keep an eye on Jose Velasco in that offensive backfield for the Denver City Mustangs. He's probably going to be the primary running back tonight for Denver City. However, they spread it around. They spread the wealth. Not anybody that just really jumps off the page at you on this Denver City roster, but they've got a lot of playmakers, and they keep you. You're going to have to stay disciplined on defense tonight if you're the Abernathy Antelopes, if you want to get out of here with a win on the road in Denver City. Much like Abernathy, Denver City has a pretty young roster that has in this early season non-district portion of the schedule really kind of finding their way a little bit. Some guys that have never played varsity before this year, or at least started on varsity before this year. And so both of these teams kind of working those guys into some key roles, but a pretty young roster across the way for Denver City. But the Mustangs, they looked good in their week 1 win over Borger before that loss to Littlefield last week, and really a team that you probably just do expect to get better and better as the season progresses. Let's switch gears just a little bit, if you will, and let's talk about the Abernathy Antelopes here this evening, as it looks like we're having a moment of silence here prior to the kickoff between the Denver City Mustangs and the Abernathy Antelopes. But as we switch gears, if you will, and talk about the Antelopes, they righted all the wrongs from week 1 to last week's ball game, as they were dominant in that win over Slayton, 48-8, and they were really dominant on all 3 sides of the ball. They won the battle of field position. They had a punt return for a touchdown. They threw it well, they ran it well, and they defended well. They shut down the Slayton Tiger offense. And a big part of that offensive resurgence last week for the Antelopes was due to the return of Adrian Macias in that Abernathy Antelope backfield. He was a huge weapon to get back. He missed that Childress ball game in the opener due to injury, but Adrian Macias back in the lineup last week, and expect to hear his name a lot tonight. Ethan Paez has had a good start to the season as well for Abernathy, coming off of a 3-touchdown performance in that win over Slayton last week. A couple of back-to-back receiving touchdowns, also a 38-yard punt return for a touchdown in that 48-8 win over the Slayton Tigers last Friday night back in Abernathy. And one of the best athletes on this team is quarterback Caleb Harrell. He looked a lot more comfortable in the pocket for Abernathy last Friday in that win over Slayton, and really just expect him to continue to get better and better, to be honest with you. Is Caleb Harrell, he's a good passer. He's an accurate passer. He had those 4 interceptions in the opener, but he learned from those mistakes last week and had a much better performance against the Slayton Tigers, and you hope that he just continues to find his rhythm here tonight on the road in Denver City. But should be a good one tonight between the Abernathy Antelopes and the Denver City Mustangs, a pair of teams coming into the ball game tonight at 1-1. And we're just about 5 minutes or so away from the opening kickoff, as neither team has taken the field yet here at Denver City, as they are both getting ready to run through their respective tunnels. Abernathy going to run through a mighty maroon across the way, the black and maroon tunnel, while Denver City here on the near side, as we're situated in the home side press box tonight in Denver City, they're going to run through a big inflated Mustang down to our left. A beautiful facility here in Denver City in the heart of the oil patch, a beautiful turf field. Big Mustang stretches out across midfield. You've got the DC logo on either side at about the 25-yard line. Just a really nice field house, concession, restrooms, really nice facility here tonight in Denver City. A beautiful sight and host to tonight's non-district matchup between the Abernathy Antelopes and the Denver City Mustangs. Again, voice of the Antelopes, Ty Horsford with you high atop the Mustang Bowl here in Denver City tonight. And again, if you're just joining us and thinking that maybe there's something wrong on your computer screen, there is not. Unfortunately, tonight we will not have a live video broadcast. We'll have an audio-only broadcast tonight. Again, that is due to some illness on our crew that kind of happened last minute today and not able to make the video happen. But I can assure you we will be back at the live video broadcast next Friday and for the remainder of the season. Thank you, as always, for sticking with us here on the broadcast. And we're going to do our best to bring you a quality broadcast tonight and hopefully call an Abernathy Antelope victory, as both teams have taken the field. Abernathy on their sideline across the way, stretched out at midfield, awaiting the playing of the national anthem. Denver City has just come out, the majority of their team down in the end zone to our right on a knee, going through some prayer and things of that sort here prior to the kickoff. The Abernathy Antelopes and the Denver City Mustangs here tonight from the Mustang Bowl in Denver City. As tell you what, let's take a quick timeout. We'll have the national anthem and the kickoff when we come back, as tonight you're listening to Abernathy Antelope football on the Abernathy Antelope Sports Network. Do you have insurance needs? Then your first call needs to be to Clark Riley Insurance in Abernathy. Whether it's personal or business, home or farm, we have you covered with over 30 years of experience. We are locally owned and operated and are proud to call Abernathy home. If we can serve you in any way, stop by and see us on the West Service Road in Abernathy, or give us a call today at 806-298-2591. We are always proud of our Lopes and Lady Lopes and are backing you all the way this year. One of Abernathy's longest-standing businesses is First State Bank. People have been choosing First State Bank for all of their financial and banking needs since 1909. We are proud to be locally owned and operated, and we have 3 locations across the area to serve you. Abernathy's First State Bank is a longtime supporter of the Antelopes and Lady Lopes and wish them the best of luck this season. If we can serve you in any way, drop by and see us at 402 9th Street in Abernathy, or give us a call today at 806-298-2556. And welcome back inside the Mustang Bowl here tonight in Denver City, Texas. Voice of the Antelopes, Ty Horsford with you tonight as we get you ready for the Abernathy Antelopes and the Denver City Mustangs tonight from Denver City. Should be a good one, just about ready to kick off as the national anthem has just been played by the Denver City Band. And we're about ready to kick this one off. Denver City going to be wearing their all-red uniforms tonight, trimmed in white with Mustangs across the front chest. Abernathy for the first time in the road whites this evening, as they are wearing the all-white uniforms trimmed in maroon here tonight. 12 minutes on the scoreboard clock here in Denver City, and we're just about ready to kick this one off. Both of these teams 1-1 coming into tonight's third game of the regular season, and it will be the Abernathy Antelopes to get the ball first this evening, as Denver City out in the kickoff formation. They will be kicking it off right to left here on your internet dial, as again we throw it back here tonight as we are going back old school. We have the audio-only broadcast for you tonight from Denver City. Again, that's due to some illness on our broadcast team if you're just joining us kind of at the last minute. But nonetheless, rain or shine, we're here with Abernathy Antelope football, and it is on the air tonight from Denver City. Abernathy set to return the kickoff, running left to right as Ethan Paez back deep for the Abernathy Antelopes, along with Rolando Martinez as Jackson Hole back there as well to run this one back for the Antelopes. Kind of a pause here before we kick this one off, as Denver City kind of a tight formation on the kickoff, but it is a deep kickoff that carries Abernathy back to the 13-yard line, and running it back the other way is Martinez. He's running it kind of across the field, left to right, and then tries to turn it up down that right sideline, unable to, as he gets to about the 21-yard line, and that is where Abernathy will start. First down and 10 here on their opening drive of the ball game. Glad you're with us tonight from Denver City. First road game of the regular season for the Abernathy Antelopes. It'll be first down and 10 for the Lopes from their own 20-yard line, with Caleb Harrell leading the Antelopes onto the field at quarterback. He's in the shotgun. That's where he'll take most of his snaps. Handoff is going to go right up the middle between the tackles for a short gain as Alan Macias, the ball carrier. As again, Macias, we talked about it in the pregame tonight, that he is playing his second game. He missed the season opener due to injury, and he picks up 2 right there. Second down and 8 in the shotgun formation. Again, handoff coming to the near side. Macias again. Pretty good job defensively, though, up front by Denver City as they chase down Macias, and they make the tackle. As in pursuit there for the Mustangs is number 8, Jonah Escalante, and it's going to be third down and 7 coming up here for the Antelopes. Maybe a gain of 1 there on the sweep to the near side for Macias. Third down and 7. Antelopes need the 30-yard line to move the sticks. In the shotgun, Harrell, he rolls near side on the run, throws it in the flat. Nice comeback catch there at the 43-yard line by Ethan Paez at the 42, and he picks up a first down. As that's a 19-yard gain, is on the run that time, bootleg to the near side. Harrell threaded the needle, and Paez going to a knee, hauled it in traffic. It's a First Baptist Church first down for the Antelopes, and it's first down and 10 Abernathy. In the gun again, rolling to the left side, bobbling the football, and now just trying to make something out of the busted play is the quarterback Harrell, and he does not make it back to the line of scrimmage. A loss of 3 yards on the play. That was almost disaster as he took the snap, and as he kind of started to roll to the left, he bobbled the football, secured it, but then was tackled immediately. Second down and 13 for the Antelopes. Moving left to right, flags fly. This is a free play, or maybe it's not. They do blow it dead. In fact, it is going to be an offsides penalty against the Antelopes. First flag on either team here tonight. It's an offsides penalty against Abernathy. That will back them up 5 yards. And it will be, once again, second down coming up for the Antelopes. Second down and 18 from the 35. As we near 10 minutes to go in the ball game, in the first quarter of the ball game. Handoff up the middle. No, it's a fake handoff to Macias. Quick pass in the flat is caught for a short gain there by Abernathy's Jake Revilla, but he doesn't make it back to the 40. It's a short gain on the reception. The screen pass kind of in the slot there to Revilla, and it will be third down and long coming up for the Antelopes as they are back at the 36-yard line, and they need to get it across midfield in order to move the sticks. 9.5 minutes to play here in the first quarter. In the shotgun is Harrell. He looks to throw, steps up in the pocket, airs it out, man coverage down the sideline. He way overthrows his intended target as well as the defender out of bounds over near the track, and it is going to be fourth down. Intended target there for the Antelopes was Ethan Paez, but The Antelopes going to be forced into a punting situation here on their opening drive of the ball game, and we'll get our first look at the Abernathy Antelope defense. As the punt is away, and it is a good one, it takes an Antelope bounce inside the 30-yard line, and it will roll dead at about the 26, not even a return man in the vicinity there for Denver City. And it'll be the Denver City Mustangs to take over first down and 10. As they will have their first look at offense tonight, will the Mustangs. We'll get our first look at the Antelope defense, who played really well as they were pitching a shutout for almost 3.5 quarters last week against the Slayton Tigers before Slayton got a late touchdown in that ball game. Escalante in the shotgun, screen pass to the near side, and Antelope almost got a hand on it, but instead it is caught, and slipping down the sideline for the Mustangs is Spencer Freeman. Freeman going to be the favorite target for Escalante, and he gets it up close to a first down. It'll be second down and short coming up for the Denver City Mustangs. Again, Escalante in the shotgun formation. He's going to take off right. This is a design keep the entire way, and there's some room over there for Escalante. He's into Abernathy territory inside the 45-yard line down to the 42. It's going to be a first down for Denver City, and they're on the move in Abernathy territory. Is a quick start tonight for this Mustang offense, who comes in averaging 17 points per contest. So we near 8.5 minutes left to play here tonight in the opening quarter. Receivers spread to both sidelines for the Mustangs. Escalante in the shotgun, hands off to the near side. This time the Antelopes are there defensively. Stepping up to make the stop for Abernathy going to be Carson Curry, number 54. It is a gain of still 4 yards on the carry. Has got more than it appeared initially. A pretty good push there by the back for Denver City. It'll be second down coming up here for the Mustangs inside the 40 at the Antelope 38-yard line. Antelope's looking for a defensive stand here as they've took a little bit of a hit in the mouth on this opening drive. Let's see how they respond. Again, handoff going to the far side. As stumbling close to a first down is Junior Carmona. He's going to be about a yard short. It'll be third down coming up for Denver City. As Carmona that time went right and made a nice play. Third down and 1. In the shotgun is Escalante, and I thought there was movement up front. There was. And who are they going to call this one on? Somebody was offside, but they blew it dead. Typically means a false start, and it is a false start here against the Denver City Mustangs. And so that makes this third down play for Denver City just a little more difficult, as it goes from third down and 1 now to third down and 6 after the 5-yard penalty. As that'll move the ball back outside the 35-yard line at the 38. So now a big opportunity here maybe for this Antelope defense to get off the field. Also could be 2-down territory at this point in the field as well for Denver City. Escalante on the quarterback keeper coming near side. He's being chased from behind, but he shows his speed inside the 30, and he's going to pick up a first down for Denver City. That's just a quarterback keeper to the near side. Escalante outruns the Antelope defense to the marker, and that's a fresh set of downs for Denver City as they move the ball to the 27-yard line here on the near side. In the shotgun formation again is Escalante for the Denver City Mustangs. Seeing how dangerous he can be with his legs as the handoff goes underneath to the fullback. Number 17, Jose Velasco, gets the carry up the middle inside the 25 down to the 23-yard line. Another gain of 4 on first down, and right now Denver City's getting a good push from that offensive line, creating some gaps there in the middle of the Antelope defense. As we go near 6 minutes to play here in the first quarter. In the shotgun is Escalante. Handoff again goes to the far side. This time stumbling through is Velasco. And again, it is going to be a first down run for Velasco. Back-to-back carries, and Denver City's got another first down. Mustangs are on the move at the 16-yard line as they're in the red zone for the first time tonight. And the Antelope defense trying to find an answer. Escalante is in the shotgun, fakes the handoff, rolling to the near side. Escalante's being chased. He throws it to the middle of the field, too tall for his intended receiver, which was Andrew Velasco, near the goal line. And it will be second down and 10. That was a dangerous pass by Escalante into traffic. Probably lucky for him, it falls incomplete. It'll be second down and 10 coming up now here for the Mustangs. So they've got the ball at the Antelope 16-yard line. On this, their opening drive of the night. In the shotgun is Escalante. He takes the snap. He's going to keep it to the near side. A gaping hole up the middle. And Jonah Escalante takes it into the end zone for a Denver City touchdown. And an impressive opening drive by this Denver City offense as the Mustangs strike first, and they take a 6-0 lead here on the Abernathy Antelopes. Pending the point after, as this opening drive goes 74 yards for the Mustangs, and they chew up about 4.5 minutes off the clock, and they just kind of methodically, nothing fancy, they moved it down the field, and Denver City strikes first tonight. We'll see how the Antelopes respond. We've got a conversation here between the White Hat official and the Denver City head coach. Now we're ready for the point after. It is up, and it is no good. He pushed it to the right, and so Abernathy will trail 6-0 with 5:35 left to play in the first quarter. We'll take a timeout and come back. You're listening to Abernathy Antelope football. At Abernathy's First Baptist Church, our mission is to love God, love people, and to tell the world. Our pastor is Damon Pierce, and we meet for Sunday school at 9:30 a.m. and worship at 10:45. We offer a number of kids and youth activities, as well as a Wednesday night Bible study at 6 p.m. We'd love to welcome you and your family at Abernathy's First Baptist Church. If you have any questions about our church, feel free to give us a call at 806-298-2587. We are proud of our community and our young people, and we wish the Lopes and Lady Lopes the best of luck this school year. And welcome back, Antelope fans, here inside the Mustang Bowl in Denver City. Voice of the Antelopes, Ty Horsford, with you tonight. Again, an audio-only broadcast for you this evening. We apologize that we're not able to have video on the air, but sometimes it's just out of your control a little bit. We will be back at it with our live video broadcasts next Friday and for the remainder of the season. 6-0, Denver City leads it as they are set to kick it off. Abernathy going to return it from their own 10-yard line, coming to the near side. Now cutting it to the sideline with a little bit of room out across the 25-yard line, as on the run back there for the Abernathy Antelopes, it was Ethan Paez. Gets Abernathy out close to the 30. It'll be first down and 10 for the Antelopes. Ball going to be spotted on the right hash mark here for the Lopes after the Paez return. 5:24 left to play here in the first quarter. Denver City has jumped out to a 6-0 lead. In the shotgun here is Caleb Harrell. As Harrell's going to take the snap, and he is going to keep it left. Now Mr. X back to the near side, and then the turf monster gets him as he cuts it back towards the middle of the field at the 33-yard line. Harrell going to pick up about 3 yards on the carry, and it'll be second down coming up here for the Antelopes. That's going to take us inside of 5 to play here in the first quarter. In the shotgun again is Caleb, takes the snap with an empty backfield, good protection, throws it underneath. The pass is caught near the 40-yard line. Paez cuts it across the 40 to the 42, and that's going to be a First Baptist Church first down. Second time tonight, the Antelopes have moved the sticks, and maybe they can establish some consistency here on this second offensive drive of the night. First down and 10, Abernathy out to the 42. Gain of 9 on that reception. In the shotgun, handoff going to Macias on the left side, turning on the burners around the edge. This one may be coming back, though, as a flag flies in the Antelope backfield as Macias takes it into DC territory. But I'm afraid this is going to be a hold on Abernathy. And that is the call. Holding on the Antelopes negates what would have been a first down run by Alan Macias. And that'll back the Antelopes up 10 yards. Ball spotted on the left hash mark here for the Antelopes. Or just inside the left hash mark, rather. And it will be first down and long. First down and 20 after the penalty. In the gun initially wanting to throw, but then drawing up the middle goes the quarterback, Carroll. Takes it across the 35 to the 37-yard line. Got some of that penalty yardage back. And it'll be second down coming up here for the Antelopes as we go inside of 4 minutes to play in the first quarter of the ball game. 6-0 our score. Denver City on top. In the shotgun, there's the snap to Harrell. Little misdirection, throws it in the slot. Paez in space, 50-45. Foot race to the sideline. Paez inside the 35, still on his feet into Denver City territory. That's going to be a big play for Ethan Paez on the reception from Caleb Harrell. And that is going to be another First Baptist Church first down for the Abernathy Antelopes, taking it inside the 35-yard line down to the 34. Nice play to move the sticks, and it's first down and 10 for the Antelopes with 3:20 and counting to play here in the first quarter. Denver City up 6-0, but Abernathy moving the ball a little bit here on their second drive of the game. In the shotgun is Harrell, hands it off underneath, plowing his way through the middle as Abernathy gaining a little bit of steam. Alan Macias, the ball carrier, pushing it up the gut, just shy of the 30-yard line, but that's a gain of almost 5 yards on first down for Macias, and it will be second down and 6 coming up here for the Antelope offense. In the shotgun again here is Harrell. Harrell takes the snap, hands the ball to sweep left. Again, Macias gets the touch, and Macias pushing across the 30 down to about the 28-yard line. Going to be close to a first down, but he's going to be about 2.5, maybe 3 yards short. So it'll be a critical third down coming up here for the Abernathy Antelopes as we near 2 minutes to play here tonight in the first quarter. In the shotgun is Harrell. There's movement up front, but there was contact. Let's see if it's on the offense or the defense. I think Abernathy moved, and it's another penalty against the Antelopes. Penalties have hurt Abernathy here in the opening 12 minutes of the ball game. I believe that is their fourth flag here in the first quarter. And third down and 3 becomes third down and 8, and that's a big difference. 1:45, the clock rolls to play here in the first quarter tonight. In the shotgun is Harrell, takes the snap, fakes the handoff, rolls left, throws underneath in the flat. He's got a receiver in the red zone. That's going to be another First Baptist Church first down as Landry Miller, the tight end, cutting across, makes the catch, and that'll move the chains again for the Antelopes. As Abernathy finding some space in that defensive secondary of Denver City. The Antelopes are in the red zone for the first time. Handoff goes underneath to Macias, and he is tackled there by a host of Denver City Mustangs after a minimal gain near the 15-yard line. A gain of a couple of yards there for Macias, and it will be 2nd down and 8 coming up here for the Antelopes inside of a minute to play until the end of the first quarter. Fast-moving first quarter tonight from the oil patch here in Denver City. In the shotgun formation, Harrell, there's the snap, hands off Macias, gets it around the near side edge, cuts it inside the 10, inside the 5, down to the 3-yard line. It's again Alan Macias, the ball carrier, and once again it is a First Baptist Church first down for Macias and the Antelopes. It'll be 1st down and goal to go for Abernathy as they're looking for the equalizing score here late in the first quarter. In the shotgun again is Harrell. Harrell's going to take the snap. He is going to hand it off up the middle. Macias pushes for the goal line. No signal yet from the official. He does not get in. And so we're going to switch ends of the field as that snap will take us to the end of the, Abernathy's going to hurry it to the line. They're going to try and punch it in. Again, handing it off to Macias. And again, Macias is stopped short of the goal line. As Abernathy tried to hurry it to the line and get a snap off, they got the snap off, and this time Macias is tackled on the play for a loss of a couple of yards, and that will take us to the end of the first quarter. Abernathy got to the line in a hurry and tried to catch DC off guard, but we've played one quarter tonight. Abernathy will try and tie it up when we come back. You're listening to Abernathy Antelope football tonight on the Abernathy Antelope Sports Network. The Abernathy community has trusted Abel Funeral Home and Flower Shop since 1991. Todd and his team blessed many families by assisting them with funeral planning and services, while Carly and her crew at the Flower Shop have you covered with flowers, gifts, registries, and more. Both are locally owned and operated and are proud supporters of the Antelopes and Lady Lopes. If Abel Funeral Home and Flower Shop can serve you in any way, give us a call today or come see us near the corner of 16th Street and Avenue D in Abernathy. At Abel's Funeral Home and Flower Shop, we are cheering the Antelopes and Lady Lopes on to victory this season. Welcome back here inside the Mustang Bowl in Denver City. Voice of the Antelopes, Ty Horsford, back with you as we head to the second quarter tonight with the Antelopes trailing the Denver City Mustangs 6-0, but Abernathy has it 3rd down and goal here to begin the second quarter from just outside the 2-yard line. Abernathy hurried to the line and got a play off right before the first quarter buzzer, trying to punch it in, but a nice defensive push by Denver City keeps Abernathy out of the end zone. And it will be 3rd down. 3rd and goal from the 2 with Denver City leading 6-0. The Antelopes trying to change that, though, right here. In the shotgun formation is Harrell, takes the snap. It's going to be a quarterback keeper pushing for the goal line, and Caleb Harrell is into the end zone for an Abernathy Antelope touchdown. Brought to you by Abernathy's First State Bank. Abernathy has tied the game up at 6, pending the PAT. Good start to the second quarter here for the Antelopes as they're on to attempt the PAT. As Vyacheslav Timonchenko on to kick the point after here for Abernathy, trying to put the Antelopes in front. And line drive kick is a slingshot. It came off the side of his foot, and it is no good. I've got a funny story about Slav when we come back, but you're listening to Abernathy Antelope football. We are tied at 6. If you need to cool down or heat up, you need to give your friends at JC Refrigeration, Cooling, and Heating a call. As a South Plains leader in heating and air conditioning services, we can handle all of your needs, big or small. We specialize in residential, light commercial, and mobile home services. Give us a call today at 806-744-9855 or come see us at 1606 North University Avenue in Lubbock. JC Refrigeration, Cooling, and Heating is a proud supporter of the Abernathy Antelopes and Lady Lopes. And welcome back here to Denver City, Texas, and the Mustang Bowl. Voice of the Antelopes, Ty Horsford, with you here tonight. We've got a good one so far, as we expected in the first half of this one. As the Antelopes set to kick it off, Timanchenko going to put his foot into it, and it's going to be a kickoff brought to you by the South Plains Auto Ranch, but have to apologize to Slav, as I think all season long I've been saying that he was a foreign exchange student from Sweden. Well, I goofed that up in the worst way. He is a foreign exchange student, but he is not from Sweden. He is from the Ukraine, as Slav puts his foot into it, a high end-over-end kick that takes Denver City inside their own 5-yard line, and he takes it out across the 15, but does not make the 20. Good coverage there by the Antelopes. Carson Curry on the stop in coverage at the 19-yard line. So, Slav, we want to give credit where it's due. He is a heck of a kicker for this football team, and he is enjoying his time in America and at Abernathy High School. Again, a foreign exchange student from the Ukraine, as we apologize that we have gotten that wrong to this point in the season. In the shotgun formation is Escalante. Screen pass to the near side is deflected, as reaching in and getting a hand on it is number 89, Landry Miller, as he read the screen and batted it down at the line of scrimmage. It's going to be 2nd down and 10. He almost did that on, I believe, the first snap of the ball game for Denver City. That time he does get a hand on it to break up the pass, and it will be 2nd down and 10. Here coming up for the Denver City Mustangs from just inside their own 20. In the shotgun formation, there's the snap handoff coming to the near side. Antelopes had him in the backfield, but now breaking free 25-30. It's going to be a 1st down run and more, and it's going to be 15 added on, as being hit late out of bounds is number 22, Andrew Velasco. That's a mental mistake there for the Antelopes. It is going to be a run of about 20 yards and then tack on 15 for a late hit out of bounds for the Antelopes. Unfortunately, probably the right call there. Not really anything intentional, but he had been a good 2 yards out of bounds. Velasco was before he was hit, and that is going to move the ball all the way across midfield and into Abernathy territory to the 46-yard line. What a quick turn of the field there. In the shotgun formation is Escalante. He's going to try and bounce it to the near side. He wants to keep it, and this time the Antelope defense is there. There's about 5 white jerseys. They never actually bring down Escalante, but they stop his forward progress, and probably no gain, maybe a yard loss there on the quarterback keeper by Escalante. And it is going to be 2nd down and 11 coming up for the Mustangs as we go inside of 11 minutes to play here in the first half of the ball game. Glad you're with us tonight from the Mustang Bowl in D.C. 2nd down and 11. Escalante is in the gun. Man in motion. Handoff goes to the man in motion to the near side. And there's some room for number 1. That is Spencer Freeman coming out of his wide receiver position and taking it inside the 40. Close to a 1st down. He's about a yard short. And it is going to be 3rd down and short here for the Mustangs. Abernathy still trying to dial up a stop and find an answer here on defense are the Antelopes. In the shotgun is Escalante. He takes the snap. It is going to be a quarterback keeper to the far side, and the Antelopes wrap him up behind the line of scrimmage. It is Landry Miller again coming up to make the stop. Also back there, Miller was the one that's going to get credit for the tackle right there behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 1.5 yards on the play, and that brings up a big fourth down here for the Denver City Mustangs inside the Antelope 40 at the 38. The Denver City offense is going to stay on the field. Big play here in the first half of the ball game. Handoff up the middle, and there's another drive from the line of scrimmage by the Antelope defense, and that is going to be a massive stop on fourth down by that defensive front of the Abernathy Antelopes. It's a defensive stand brought to you by Nutrien Ag Solutions on fourth down and short. The Mustangs may have lost 0.5 yard on the handoff to Velasco. And credit the big boys up front defensively there for the Antelopes. It was again Miller, among others, in on the stop for the Abernathy Antelopes. A big stop for Abernathy's defense with 9:39 to go here in the first half. Tied at 6. In the shotgun is Caleb Harrell. Harrell, a quick screen pass to the far side. Turning it up the sideline is Ethan Paez, shy of the 45-yard line. He got it to about the 44. It's going to be a gain of about 4 yards there for Paez on first down. You'll take that. And it will be 2nd down and 6. As we're just past 7:30 on a gorgeous evening from Denver City, Texas. In the shotgun. There's the snap, rolling to the near side. Harrell, this is a keep all the way, and Denver City reads it well. As the first one there for the Mustangs, number 20, Elijah Gutierrez. So you've got a battle right now of two quarterbacks that can run the football effectively. 3rd down and about 4 coming up here for the Antelopes. Big 3rd down just short of midfield. In the gun is Harrell. Movement up front. This is a free play, or maybe it's not. Maybe Abernathy was offsides. Let's see what they call. As they blow the play dead, which again, a lot of times, unless there's contact, that means it's on the offense. But let's see. Abernathy was pleading their case, and this one is an defensive offsides penalty against Denver City. And so that free play probably should have stood there for the Antelopes, but the officials blew it dead. But that's going to be penalty yardage that's going to be enough for a first down. First down's brought to you by Abernathy's First Baptist Church, and that is going to take it across midfield to the 49-yard line of Denver City. That's a big penalty on the Mustangs. Abernathy has had some big ones here in the first half, but that DC offsides gives the Antelopes a first down. In the shotgun again is Harrell, handing it off to Macias up the middle, and he is wrapped up and pulled to the ground after a short gain by Julian Madrid. Reached up in an arm tackle there for Madrid after 1.5 yards, maybe a 2-yard pickup for Macias. It'll be 2nd down coming up here for the Antelopes. Inside of 8 minutes to play here in the first half. In the shotgun is Harrell. Empty backfield, rolls to the far side. Looking to throw on the run. That's a dangerous throw. That is intercepted. On the run, Caleb Harrell's pass is intercepted by Spencer Freeman. The first turnover by either team tonight. That was about as far from us as you could get over there on the Antelope sideline. And that time as he was rolling to his right, Harrell threw in traffic, and Freeman comes up with the pick for the Denver City defense. That's a drive killer there for the Antelopes and their first turnover of the night. As Escalante and the Denver City offense now back on the field at their own 28-yard line, wasting no time. In the shotgun is Escalante wanting to throw. Up the middle, he's got a man in the pocket underneath, complete for a first down for Denver City. Out across the 40 to the 43-yard line. It'll be a gain of 13 yards, and that'll move the chains for Denver City. First down and 10 for the Mustangs as they've got it out at the 43-yard line. Moving the ball left to right here in the second quarter. As we go inside of 7.5 minutes to play until halftime. Abernathy and Denver City tied at 6. In the shotgun is Escalante looking to throw. Now he's flushed out of the pocket. On the run, throwing it to the near side. He hit his receiver in the hands at the 45-yard line, but not able to hang on is Kaysen Palmer. He had found himself between a couple of Antelope defenders, and he drops it. And it's going to be second down and 10 coming up for Denver City with 7:08 left to play until halftime. Antelopes and Mustangs tied at 6. In the shotgun is Escalante. Fakes the handoff. Abernathy not fooled. He is going to be pulled down well behind the line of scrimmage. Is coming up for Abernathy. Number 11, Jake Ravia. Outside or back inside the 40 at the 37-yard line. It's going to be a loss of 6 yards on second down, and it is going to be third down and 16 as Ravia blew up that fake handoff and pulls down Escalante in the backfield. 6.5 to go until half. In the shotgun, looking to throw is Escalante. He's being chased. He throws it right to an Antelope. This is going back the other way. 15, 10, 5. It is a touchdown as number 54, Carson Curry, takes it to the house for an Abernathy Antelope pick 6. And that has given the Antelopes the lead. How about Carson Curry? Give him about 35 yards on this pick 6 run back. And he's got it into the end zone for a First State Bank touchdown. And that is a massive stop on defense that leads to a score, brought to you by Nutrient Ag Solutions. As Slav is on to attempt the point after, as Abernathy has their first lead of the night. As the PAT is up, and it is good. And with 6:20 left until halftime, the Antelopes have taken a 13-6 lead on the road tonight in Denver City. We'll take a timeout and come back. You're listening to Abernathy Antelope Football. The Abernathy Independent School District is the heartbeat of our community. And as a TEA-recognized district, our students excel in the classroom, in FFA and 4-H activities, in band, and so much more. Abernathy ISD offers a variety of college-level and dual-credit courses to prepare our students for the future. We are proud of our students and are wishing them the best of luck this season in all they do. At Abernathy ISD, we are students today, leaders tomorrow, and antelopes forever. And welcome back here into the Mustang Bowl in Denver City. Voice of the Antelopes, Ty Horsford, back with you, and glad you're with us here on the broadcast. Again, we apologize, an audio-only broadcast this evening due to some last-minute illness on our crew, but nonetheless, thanks for sticking with us, and we've got ourselves a good one, and thanks to a Carson Curry pick 6 for the Antelopes. Abernathy has taken a 13-6 lead here midway through the second quarter. As Abernathy's defense, who's been on their heels at times tonight, comes up with a huge play for the Abernathy Antelopes. As Slav, the exchange student from the Ukraine, will put his foot into it. As the kick is high and end over end, returnable from the 8-yard line for Denver City. Coming to the near side, but not making the 20-yard line is Spencer Freeman. The Antelopes tied in coverage is back there, Jake Revilla and Levi Carrillo to make the stop for the Abernathy Antelopes. And it's going to be first down and 10. Tell you what, when you've got a kicker like Slav, you can really change the complexion of a game due to field position alone. He kicks it off deep, and typically with pretty good coverage, Denver City starting inside their own 25-yard line with a lot of green in front of them. Escalante in the shotgun. Handoff around the edge and getting past the initial wave of defenders and running for a first down is Andrew Velasco. He's tackled by his number 22 counterpart, Rolando Martinez. We might add a flag on the play, though. Let's check this out as a penalty marker is down. Would be about 11.5, maybe 12-yard gain for Velasco. But it is we've got offsetting penalties here. Looks like there's an offensive and defensive penalty, and you're just going to do it all over again. Really, on a play like that, it benefits the Antelopes, as I believe you had holding on Denver City and a face mask on Abernathy. Again, they offset, and you replay the down. First down and 10, and it'll go back to the original line of scrimmage, which is the 15-yard line. That'll work for the Antelopes. In the shotgun is Escalante. He takes the snap. There's some confusion in the backfield, and it's a busted play, and the Antelopes take advantage. As number 21 for the Abernathy Antelopes, that is Alan Macias coming up to make the stop at the line of scrimmage, and it is going to be second down and 10 for DC with 5:20 and counting left to play here in the first half. The Antelopes have taken a 13-6 lead on the road tonight in the oil patch. From the 15-yard line, the Antelopes trying to get another defensive stop. In the shotgun, Escalante takes the snap, and he tries to take the draw up the middle, and that is a play that was working early in this ball game, but the Antelopes have figured out how to close some of those gaps up front. Maybe Abernathy defensively just getting a little more physical than they were early in the ball game and hitting Denver City in the mouth a little bit. That's a loss of a yard on the play, and it's going to be third down and 11 coming up for the Mustangs. In the shotgun here is Escalante. He takes the snap, empty backfield. He rolls to the left, looking to throw down the field, and he throws it out of bounds. Good coverage in the secondary by the Antelope defense, and it is going to be fourth down and 11 coming up for Denver City. Another Nutrien Ag Solutions defensive stand by the Abernathy Antelopes. And on fourth down and 11, Abernathy should get pretty good field position out of this as the Mustangs will punt from near their own goal line. Couple of Antelopes near midfield to possibly run this one back if they get the opportunity. Paez and Martinez back deep for the Antelopes. And there's going to be a flag here unless Denver City got a timeout, and they do. As a Denver City Mustang was late getting onto the field, so they couldn't snap it. And to avoid a delay of game, Denver City takes a timeout. We'll take a break as well. You're listening to Abernathy Antelope football with the Antelopes leading 13-6 on the road tonight in Denver City. As a leader in the agriculture industry, Nutrien Ag Solutions is committed to helping West Texas growers reach their greatest potential. The professionals at Nutrien Ag Solutions pride themselves as being known as the ag retailer of the future, with their focus on customer service. An emphasis is consistently placed on providing the best performing chemical, fertilizer, and seed products, financing programs, and second to none technology used in crop consulting and field application for their customers. With 6 retail locations located nearby, they are equipped with experienced agronomists that are able to work alongside you to create the ideal plan for your operation. David Carver and his crew would like to say thank you for those that have entrusted them for years to service their needs, and would also like to wish the Antelopes a successful and blessed year. And welcome back as the punt is up and away, and it's a short, wobbly kick for the Mustangs that is going to be downed at the 38-yard line. And the Abernathy Antelopes will have a wonderful field position on Denver City's end of the field as we welcome you back inside the Mustang Bowl here in Denver City. Again, voice of the Antelopes, Ty Horsford, back with you tonight. Thrilled to have you along for the ride this evening. Abernathy leading 13-6, and they've got a golden opportunity here to take a 2-score lead as they start this drive from the 39-yard line of Denver City. Harrell hands it off underneath Macias, the ball carrier. And that's a pretty good push up front defensively by DC. Short gain for Alan Macias of just a yard. And it will be 2nd down and 9 coming up here for the Antelopes. Again, it's been methodical on offense tonight, really, for both of these teams. The difference in the ball game, a Carson Curry pick 6 that has given Antelopes the lead. In the shotgun, here is Caleb Harrell. Fakes the handoff. Quick little slant pass inside the 30. It's caught to the 26. That's a First Baptist Church first down, as hauling it in again is Ethan Paez. Paez has had a big first half for the Antelopes. And I tell you what, if you give Harrell time in the pocket to throw, he is money. In the shotgun is Harrell, rolls to the near side. This may be a design keep the whole way, and Denver City knew it. There were about 3 defenders waiting on him. As number 66, Noel Madrid, the first Mustang there, to make the stop of Harrell behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 1 yard. It'll be 2nd down and 11 coming up here for the Antelopes as we go inside of 3 minutes to play until halftime. In the gun, empty backfield, Harrell being chased, steps up in the pocket, he's hit as he throws, and that is a wobbly pass that falls incomplete over the middle as Harrell's arm was hit as he threw it. Probably lucky that one wasn't going the other way. Intended target was Landry Miller, but it is going to be 3rd down and 11 coming up here for the Antelopes. Credit Denver City's defense for putting some pressure on in the backfield. 3rd down and 11 with 2:38 to go until halftime. Rolling to the right side on the run, Harrell throws it incomplete. He led Miller, his tight end, a little bit too far, and it will be 4th down. It'll be interesting to see here what the Antelopes choose to do. As from here, it would be a 44-yard field goal attempt. And that is what Abernathy's going to try and do, is Vyacheslav Timoshenko going to attempt a 44-yard field goal here for the Antelopes. He's got a foot on him. He puts his foot into it. It's end over end, but it does not quite get there. I think it was on line, but it's just short. And the field goal try by Slav is no good from 44 yards out. And Denver City, they do not let giving up the good field position to the Antelopes hurt them as they make a key defensive stand to the Mustangs. And it will be 1st down and 10 as the Mustangs will take over. Mustangs will take over from the 27-yard line, their own side of the field. In the shotgun here is Escalante. He takes the snap. He hands the ball off underneath. And I tell you what, this Antelope defense in the second quarter has been a different animal. Antelope defenders fly into the football. This time, Alex Bastardo, among others, there for the Antelopes. After a gain of just 1, it'll be 2nd down and 9 coming up for the Mustangs. Inside of 2 minutes we go to play here in the first half. In the shotgun formation, trips to the far side for Escalante, but he hands it off underneath, and it looks like Denver City content taking this one into the half, down 13-6 potentially, as we've got a timeout on the field taken maybe by Abernathy here, if I'm not mistaken. Timeout taken by the Antelopes as they want the ball back with 1:32 to go. We'll take a timeout and come back. You're listening to Abernathy Antelope Football. For over 100 years, Plains Land Bank has specialized in financing rural property. We are passionate about agriculture and ensuring that producers are successful. Your land is more than just your livelihood, it's your legacy, and we want to see it grow for generations to come. Let us help you own a piece of Texas. Come visit our Plainview office today or give us a call at 806-296-5579. At Plains Land Bank, we are a proud supporter of our West Texas High School student athletes. As we welcome you back here inside the Mustang Bowl in Denver City, we want to give a special shout out to Nan Riley with Remax Realtors, Vista Bank, St. Clair and Massey Orthodontics, City Gin and City Gin Cotton Warehouse as well, for all being proud supporters of the Abernathy Antelopes and Lady Lopes. 3rd down and 11 as we come back to play. Empty backfield. Escalante wanting to throw. He's being chased. He's hit as he throws, and the ball may have just been picked off again. The ball is intercepted by Abernathy's number 25, Riley Rivera, at the 28-yard line. And it's a Nutrien Ag Solutions defensive stand for Riley Rivera and the Antelope defense. And all of a sudden, with 1:26 to go until halftime, Abernathy's got another short field to work with. It's the second turnover of the first half forced by this Antelope defense. Abernathy trying to take a 2-score lead into the locker room. Got 86 seconds to do it. Fakes the handoff underneath, throwing wide open over the middle. It's Miller inside the 15. He rumbles inside the 10. It's 1st down and goal to go for the Antelopes. That's a First Baptist Church 1st down. And another gain on the play of about 21 yards. Down to the 9-yard line. You're not in a hurry here if you're the Antelopes. In the shotgun is Harrell. He takes the snap, sweep to the right. It's Macias. He breaks through 2 defenders, dives for the goal line. He's into the end zone for an Abernathy Antelope touchdown. Alan Macias, a First State Bank touchdown run. And Abernathy, with 58 seconds to go in the second quarter, has extended their lead to 19-6 over the Denver City Mustangs. As the Abernathy Antelopes have really come alive here in the second quarter on the road tonight from Denver City. And Slav's PAT is up, and it is not going to matter because Abernathy was offsides, and he'll have to re-kick it. It's a 5-yard mark-off against Abernathy, and Slav will have to try and connect from a little bit further out on the PAT. There's the hold. The PAT is up, and the PAT is good. And with 58 seconds left to play until halftime, The Antelopes now lead Denver City 20-6 as we take a timeout and come back. You're listening to Abernathy Antelope Football. Your local leader in real estate is Ty Horsford with Movements Real Estate. In today's real estate market, you need someone you can trust, and that person is Ty Horsford. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or invest, Ty has the knowledge to guide you in the right direction. I'm proud to support the Lopes and the Lady Lopes and pray that you have a wonderful and successful school year. Do you have insurance needs? Then your first call needs to be Okay, there we go. I think we're back. Welcome back here into the Mustang Bowl in Denver City. Voice of the Antelopes, Ty Horsford, with you on the broadcast. And what a second quarter for the Abernathy Antelopes as they have erupted for a 20-point second quarter to take a 20-6 lead here over the Denver City Mustangs on the road tonight, with just 58 seconds left until halftime. Slav puts his foot into it. It's another high end-over-end kick, returnable from the 20-yard line. And again, the Antelopes are all over it. Just 2 yards on the return as Abernathy's coverage unit flying down the field. And it's going to be first down and 10 to go as that kickoff brought to you by the South Plains Auto Ranch in Abernathy. And it will be first down and 10 for the Mustangs as they'll snap it from just inside the right hash at their own 22-yard line. 45 seconds to go until the end of the first half. Both teams with 2 timeouts. We'll see how aggressive the Antelopes get here. Handoff goes underneath to number 17. That's Jose Velasco, and I think Abernathy's going to take another timeout. They're going to make Denver City take this one all the way down. They made a mistake a moment ago. It led to Abernathy points, and so the Antelopes trying to put some pressure on again. So a timeout on the field taken by Abernathy. That gives us an opportunity to recognize our avid Antelope fans on the broadcast here tonight, as want to recognize Sherry Henley, Stan and LaDon Horsford, Jim and Lori Forbes, in memory of Thomas Vecchio, Larry and Christy Bloskus, Kevin, Nadia, Colt, and Case Micheletti, along with Karen Davis, all proud supporters of the Abernathy Antelopes and Lady Lopes, and they are avid Antelope fans. If you want to be included on that list, you see the instructions there on your screen. As we welcome you back after the timeout, 38 seconds left to play until halftime. In the shotgun, there's the snap to Escalante. He's going to keep it to the near side, and guess what? He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage. He is wrapped up by Alex Bastardo, number 65, and Abernathy's going to take their final timeout, as that'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go. And I tell you what, Denver City, they're rattled right now. And Coach Wiley across the way playing a little bit of a chess match here, trying to make Denver City take the snap and run a play, because it's really been a couple of big defensive plays tonight. A pick six by Carson Curry. And then just a moment ago, before the last touchdown, setting up that last touchdown, was a Riley Rivera interception. But now Abernathy is out of timeouts, and it's going to be 3rd down and 9 when we come back to play. As a special thank you to Nan Riley with Remax Realtors, Vista Bank, St. Clair and Massey Orthodontics, City Gin and City Gin Cotton Warehouse, all proud supporters of the Abernathy Antelopes and Lady Lopes. It's been a fun second quarter tonight from the oil patch for the Abernathy Antelopes. It'll be 3rd down and 9 for Denver City with 29 seconds left until halftime. As Escalante is in the shotgun, he takes the snap, he hands it off up the middle, and Velasco plunges across the 25, and that should take us to halftime here as he does secure the football, holds on to the football. Abernathy is out of timeouts, and Denver City doesn't have to snap it again. And I believe that is going to take us to the halftime break here in the Mustang Bowl in Denver City, Texas. It's a 20-point second quarter for your Abernathy Antelopes as they storm back after falling behind 6-0. And Abernathy leads Denver City 20-6 here at halftime in Oil Country here tonight in Denver City. A heck of a second quarter and a heck of a performance in that quarter by that Abernathy Antelope defense, forcing 2 key turnovers by the Denver City offense, and that leads to a 20-6 halftime lead for the Abernathy Antelopes. I tell you what, we're going to take an extended timeout here and catch our breath at halftime. Again, an audio-only broadcast tonight. Our apologies for that. We will have video back next week and the remainder of the season. But thanks for sticking with us here tonight, and I hope you're enjoying a 20-6 Abernathy Antelope lead here at halftime. We'll be back here in just a few minutes to recap the first half and get you ready for the second. You're listening to Abernathy Antelope football tonight on the Abernathy Sports Network. Thanks for listening to tonight's broadcast. We are currently at our halftime break and will return to the air shortly. Tonight's game is sponsored and proudly provided by the Abernathy Independent School District, First State Bank, Clark Riley Insurance, the First Baptist Church, Abel's Funeral Home and Flower Shop, JC Refrigeration, Cooling and Heating, Nan Riley with Remax Realtors, St. Clair and Massey Orthodontics, Nutrient Ag Solutions, Vista Bank, Ty Horsford with Movements Real Estate, South Plains Auto Ranch, Plains Land Bank, City Gin, and City Gin Cotton Warehouse. If you are interested in showing your support for the Antelopes and Lady Lopes and being a sponsor during our broadcast, call or text us at 806-773-4658. You can rewatch this live broadcast by visiting this same YouTube channel. To stay up to date on the latest news and broadcast information regarding the Antelopes, follow us on Facebook at Abernathy Antelope Sports -broadcast home. Again, we have a break in the action and we will return to the air shortly. Go Lopes and Lady Lopes. One of Abernathy's longest-standing businesses is First State Bank. People have been choosing First State Bank for all of their financial and banking needs since 1909. We are proud to be locally owned and operated, and we have 3 locations across the area to serve you. Abernathy's First State Bank is a longtime supporter of the Abernathy Antelopes and Lady Lopes and wish them the best of luck this season. If we can serve you in any way, drop by and see us at 402 9th Street or give us a call today at 806-298-2556. The Abernathy community has trusted Abel's Funeral Home and Flower Shop since 1991. Todd and his team bless many families by assisting them with funeral planning and services, while Carly and her crew at the Flower Shop have you covered with flowers, gifts, registries, and more. Both are locally owned and operated and are proud supporters of the Antelopes and Lady Lopes. If Abel's Funeral Home or Flower Shop can serve you in any way, give us a call today or come see us near the corner of 16th Street and Avenue D in Abernathy. At Abel's Funeral Home and Flower Shop, we are cheering the Antelopes and Lady Lopes on to victory this season. The Abernathy Independent School District is the heartbeat of our community. As a TEA-recognized district, our students excel at the highest level on the field, in the classroom, in FFA and 4-H activities, in band, and so much more. Abernathy ISD offers a variety of college-level and dual-credit courses to prepare our students for the future. We are proud of our students and are wishing them the best of luck this season in all they do. At Abernathy ISD, we are students today, leaders tomorrow, and antelopes forever. At Abernathy's First Baptist Church, our mission is to love God, love people, and to tell the world. Our pastor is Damon Pierce, and we meet for Sunday school at 9:30 a.m. and worship at 10:45. We offer a number of kids and youth activities, as well as a Wednesday night Bible study at 6 p.m. We'd love to welcome you and your family to Abernathy's First Baptist Church. If you have any questions about our church, feel free to give us a call at 806-298-2587. We are proud of our community and our young people, and we wish the Lopes and Lady Lopes the best of luck this school year. Do you have insurance needs? Then your first call needs to be to Clark Riley Insurance in Abernathy. Whether it's personal or business, home or farm, we have you covered with over 30 years of experience. We are locally owned and operated and are proud to call Abernathy home. If we can serve you in any way, stop by and see us on the West Service Road in Abernathy or give us a call today at 806-298-2591. We are always proud of our Lopes and Lady Lopes and are backing you all the way this year. Your local leader in real estate is Ty Horsford with Movements Real Estate. In today's real estate market, you need someone you can trust, and that person is Ty Horsford. Whether you're looking to buy, to sell, or to invest, Ty has the knowledge to guide you in the right direction. I'm proud to support the Lopes and Lady Lopes and pray that you have a wonderful and successful school year. You don't have to travel across the state to find a used car. South Plains Auto Ranch right here in Abernathy has you covered. Austin and his team are ready to go to work for you to get you in your new ride. With in-house financing available, South Plains Auto Ranch is a win-win situation. Come see us today on South Avenue D in Abernathy or give us a call at 806-298-2200. We are behind the Lopes and Lady Lopes this season. If you need to cool down or heat up, you need to give your friends at JC Refrigeration, Cooling, and Heating a call. As a South Plains leader in heating and air conditioning services, we can handle all of your needs, big or small. We specialize in residential, light commercial, and mobile home services. Give us a call at 806-744-9855 or come see us at 1606 North University Avenue in Lubbock. JC Refrigeration, Cooling, and Heating is a proud supporter of the Abernathy Antelopes and Lady Lopes. For over 100 years, Plains Land Bank has specialized in financing rural property. We are passionate about agriculture and ensuring that producers are successful. Your land is more than just your livelihood, it's your legacy, and we want to see it grow for generations to come. Let us help you own a piece of Texas. Come visit our Plainview office today or give us a call at 806-296-5579. At Plains Land Bank, we are a proud supporter of our West Texas high school student athletes. As a leader in the agriculture industry, Nutrient Ag Solutions is committed to helping West Texas growers reach their greatest potential. The professionals at Nutrient Ag Solutions pride themselves as being known as the ag retailer of the future with their focus on customer service. An emphasis consistently placed on providing the best performing chemical, fertilizer, and seed products, financing programs, and second-to-none technology used in crop consulting and field application for their customers. With 6 retail locations located nearby, they are equipped with experienced agronomists that are able to work alongside you to create the ideal plan for your operation. David Carver and his crew would like to say thank you for those that have entrusted them for years to service their needs, and would also like to wish the Antelopes a successful and blessed year. Again, thanks for listening to tonight's broadcast, and we are at halftime, but will return to the air shortly. Tonight's game is proudly sponsored and provided by the Abernathy Independent School District, First State Bank, Clark Riley Insurance, Abernathy's First Baptist Church, Abel Funeral Home and Flower Shop, JC Refrigeration, Cooling and Heating, Nan Riley with Remax Realtors, St. Clair and Massey Orthodontics, Nutrient Ag Solutions, Vista Bank, Ty Horsford with Movements Real Estate, South Plains Auto Ranch, Plains Land Bank, City Gin, and City Gin Cotton Warehouse. Again, we are at halftime, and we will return to the air shortly. And welcome back, Antelope fans, back inside the Mustang Bowl here in Denver City. Voice of the Antelopes, Ty Horsford, with you high atop the turf here at Denver City tonight as we are at halftime. And the Abernathy Antelopes hold a 20-6 lead on the Denver City Mustangs here at the intermission. A 20-point run there, if you will, 20-0. Second quarter for the Antelopes to take a 20-6 lead. And really, after the Denver City offense had come out in the first couple of drives, really moved the ball against the Antelope defense and kind of hit them in the mouth up front a little bit, the Antelope defense responded in a huge way in the second quarter as the Abernathy Antelope defense comes up with 2 turnovers, the biggest of which a Carson Curry pick 6 about midway through the second quarter that gave Abernathy their first lead of the night. As Denver City got the scoring started tonight on their opening drive of the game, as their quarterback, Jonah Escalante, he ran it in from 16 yards out, and Denver City, just like that, led 6-0. But in that second quarter, Harrell, on the first play of the second quarter, punched it in on 3rd down and goal from 2 yards out. The PAT was no good, and the game was tied at 6. But then that before-mentioned Carson Curry pick 6, 35-yard return for the touchdown, gave Abernathy a 13-6 lead. And then there late in the second quarter, it was Alan Macias, a 9-yard touchdown run, following a turnover interception by Abernathy's Riley Rivera that set Abernathy up with another short field late in the second quarter. And that's where we stand here at the half. Abernathy leads it 20-6 over the Denver City Mustangs. We'll take another timeout and come back. You're listening to Abernathy Antelope not playoff football. I'm getting a little ahead of myself, but you are listening to Abernathy Antelope football tonight on the Abernathy Antelope Sports Network. Do you have insurance needs? Then your first call needs to be to Clark Riley Insurance in Abernathy. Whether it's personal or business, home or farm, we have you covered with over 30 years of experience. We are locally owned and operated and are proud to call Abernathy home. If we can serve you in any way, stop by and see us on the West Service Road in Abernathy, or give us a call today at 806-298-2591. We are always proud of our Lopes and Lady Lopes and are backing you all the way this year. One of Abernathy's longest-standing businesses is First State Bank. People have been choosing First State Bank for all of their financial and banking needs since 1909. We are proud to be locally owned and operated, and we have 3 locations across the area to serve you. Abernathy's First State Bank is a longtime supporter of the Antelopes and Lady Lopes and wish them the best of luck this season. If we can serve you in any way, drop by and see us at 402 9th Street in Abernathy, or give us a call today at 806-298-2556. At Abernathy's First Baptist Church, our mission is to love God, love people, and to tell the world. Our pastor is Damon Pierce, and we meet for Sunday school at 9:30 a.m. and worship at 10:45. We offer a number of kids and youth activities, as well as a Wednesday night Bible study at 6 p.m. We'd love to welcome you and your family at Abernathy's First Baptist Church. If you have any questions about our church, feel free to give us a call at 806-298-2587. We are proud of our community and our young people, and we wish the Lopes and Lady Lopes the best of luck this school year. The Abernathy community has trusted Abel Funeral Home and Flower Shop since 1991. Todd and his team blessed many families by assisting them with funeral planning and services, while Carly and her crew at the flower shop have you covered with flowers, gifts, registries, and more. Both are locally owned and operated and are proud supporters of the Antelopes and Lady Lopes. If Abel Funeral Home and Flower Shop can serve you in any way, give us a call today, or come see us near the corner of 16th Street and Avenue D in Abernathy. At Abel's Funeral Home and Flower Shop, we are cheering the Antelopes and Lady Lopes on to victory this season. If you need to cool down or heat up, you need to give your friends at JC Refrigeration, Cooling, and Heating a call. As a South Plains leader in heating and air conditioning services, we can handle all of your needs, big or small. We specialize in residential, light commercial, and mobile home services. Give us a call today at 806-744-9855 or come see us at 1606 North University Avenue in Lubbock. JC Refrigeration, Cooling, and Heating is a proud supporter of the Abernathy Antelopes and Lady Lopes. For over 100 years, Plains Land Bank has specialized in financing rural property. We are passionate about agriculture and ensuring that producers are successful. Your land is more than just your livelihood, it's your legacy, and we want to see it grow for generations to come. Let us help you own a piece of Texas. Come visit our Plainview office today or give us a call at 806-296-5579. At Plains Land Bank, we are a proud supporter of our West Texas High School student athletes. And once again, good evening, Abernathy, Texas, and good evening, fans of the Abernathy Antelopes and Lady Lopes. Welcome back inside the Mustang Bowl here in Denver City, Texas. Voice of the Antelopes, Ty Horsford with you, high atop the turf on the home side tonight, but looking across the way at the Antelope fans that have made the hour-and-a-half road trip from Abernathy tonight to cheer on the Antelopes. Both teams getting ready to take the field here to begin the second half. Again, if you're just joining us on the broadcast, audio-only broadcast for you this evening tonight on the road in Denver City. due to some illness on our team here late in the day today. Only able to get you an audio broadcast tonight, but we will be a little better prepared for that maybe next time. Apologies on my part that we weren't able to get the video on the air tonight, but nonetheless, hope that you are enjoying tonight's audio broadcast of Abernathy Antelope football. Is across the way, the Abernathy Antelopes taking the field here tonight to begin the second half. In just a moment, Denver City will do the same. Abernathy got the ball first tonight, so the Antelopes will be kicking it away to Denver City to begin the second half of tonight's ball game. As Abernathy a half of football away from improving to 2-1 on the season, as the Antelopes lead it 20-6 here at halftime over the Denver City Mustangs. Abernathy going up a division tonight as far as size of school is concerned. Abernathy, a 3A Division II school, which is the small school 3A division. Denver City, a 3A Division I school, which is the 3A big school division. And Abernathy in the midst of a pretty difficult non-district schedule. As you opened with number 8 Childress before beating Slayton last week, you've got Denver City tonight. You've also got Post and Muleshoe coming up on the docket here in the non-district portion of the schedule. As we are about ready to start the second half here, as the Antelopes wearing their all whites trimmed in maroon get ready to kick it off right to left. This kickoff to begin the second half brought to you by the South Plains Auto Ranch right there in Abernathy. Slav puts his foot into it, and it is going to bounce through the end zone for a touchback. He continues to do it with his leg. The foreign exchange student from Ukraine knocks it through the end zone for a touchback. And I tell you what, when he kicks the ball off like that, that really makes a difference in a ball game, because instead of an opposing team starting at the 30, 35, 40-yard line or better, they're backed up inside their own 25 the majority of the drives when they start them. And so that's a dangerous weapon the Antelopes have, and he just missed connecting on a 44-yard field goal in that first half as well. First down and 10 for Escalante, Jonah Escalante, and this Denver City offense as they go to work here to begin the second half. In the shotgun formation, handoff coming to the near side as that is Freeman coming in motion from his receiver position. The Antelopes not fooled as they use their speed to stretch with him to the Denver City sideline. A gain of just 1 on the carry, and it will be second down and 9 coming up for Denver City. Turned into an absolutely gorgeous night here in Oil Country. Beautiful facility, beautiful setting for tonight's ball game. Second down and 9 from the 26 in the shotgun formation is Escalante. He wants to throw a quick throw to the near sideline. It's caught at the 31 and then quickly pushed out of bounds. The reception there is Kason Palmer. Riley Rivera is the one that quickly pushed him out of bounds after a gain of about 4 yards. It'll be third down and 4 coming up here for the Mustangs from the 30-yard line. Big play here to begin the second half on third down for the Antelope defense. Empty backfield, wanting to throw. Escalante being pressured. He runs into the open field, 35-40, ducks his head to the 42, and that'll be a first down for Denver City. As Jonah Escalante, that's kind of the Escalante we saw in the first quarter of tonight's ball game. You see how dangerous he can be with his legs, and it's first down and 10 for Denver City out across the 40-yard line. As for all you baseball fans out there and familiar with Texas Tech's former standout Josh Young, he's making his major league debut tonight with the Texas Rangers, and welcome to the big leagues, Josh Young. He has homered in his first at bat as a Texas Ranger. As flags fly in the backfield on this next snap, The handoff comes to the near side. Andrew Velasco, the ball carrier. This is going to be a holding call against Denver City, though, and that's going to back them up 10 yards. As Young been working his way through the minor leagues, and there at the halftime break on the Twitter airwaves, saw that in his first at bat in Major League Baseball, he hit it deep over that left center field wall. Representing Texas Tech and West Texas as well, Josh Young. Hopefully it's the start of a big Major League Baseball career for him. First down and long after the holding penalty here against Denver City. First down and 20. In the shotgun is Jonah Escalante. He takes the snap. He hands the ball off underneath. There's a huge hole for Velasco across midfield. And that's going to be a first down run and a gain of 23 yards for Andrew Velasco. As he saw an opening and he darted through it right up the middle. Good blocking up front there for DC. And it's first down and 10 for the Mustangs as they move it into Antelope territory down to the 45-yard line. So we near 9 minutes to play in tonight's third quarter. Abernathy on top 20-6. In the shotgun, handoff coming to the near side as this time the ball carrier is Jose Velasco. He takes it inside the 40 or right at the 40, if you will. A gain of 4 on the play. It'll be second down coming up for the Mustangs. You've got Andrew Velasco and Jose Velasco both taking handoffs right now in the Denver City backfield. In the shotgun is Escalante. He fakes the handoff. He wants to keep it. The Antelopes not fooled. As they get to him, about 3 white jerseys around him. Landry Miller for the Antelopes getting up off the bottom of the pile right there. That's a loss on the play, and it's going to be third down here for the Mustangs back at the 42-yard line. The ball is going to be on the right hash mark. Brings up third down and about 7. That's a loss of 2. Maybe 2 down territory here for Denver City, trailing 20-6. In the shotgun, empty backfield, being chased from the blind side and coming up with the sack. It is Alan Macias, number 21. He got to Jonah Escalante from the backside. Escalante never saw him coming, and that's a defensive stand brought to you by the Nutrient Ag Solutions. And Abernathy is going to force a Denver City punt on their first drive here in the second half. I tell you what, after a little bit of a slow start for the Antelope defense, something a little fire under them, and they have been lights out from the second quarter on in this ball game. As a bad punt, the snap is fumbled. Disaster for Denver City. Ball is on the ground, and Abernathy has it at the 36-yard line. As recovering the fumbled punt is Dane Provost for the Antelopes, as there's an Abernathy Antelope a little slow to get up, but I think he's okay at the 35-yard line. And on the punt attempt there by Denver City, they muffed the snap and they never get the punt away. And it's recovered by Provost, and the Antelopes have another short field at the Denver City 37-yard line. As I tell you what, if the Antelopes can take this one down and put it into the end zone, they're going to really put Denver City behind the 8 ball here at home in the second half. In the shotgun is Caleb Harrell. Empty backfield looking to throw. Steps out of the pocket. Now rolls near side. Throws it deep. Has a man over the top. It's a touchdown that is dropped. As Ethan Paez had it over the shoulder but couldn't hang on. He had 2.5 steps on the defender. Nonetheless, good route, good throw. Just didn't quite work out there for the Antelopes. As they went for the home run ball. It'll be second down and 10 now from the 37-yard line for the Antelopes. In the shotgun formation here is Harrell. He takes the snap. He hands the ball off up the middle in a shoestring tackle right at the line of scrimmage by Denver City's number 20, Elijah Gutierrez. Gain of just one brings up 3rd down and 9 here now for the Antelopes as they move it from the 36-yard line of Denver City. Abernathy moving right to left here on your internet dial. Fakes the handoff, throwing it underneath. Little screen dump off, trying to turn it up towards the marker, and I think maybe going to get there as the catch is made by Jake Revilla, and it is close to a first down, I believe. It is a first down, brought to you by Abernathy's First Baptist Church, and the Antelopes have a fresh set of downs inside the 30 at the 27-yard line. Tell you what, I love Abernathy's play selection tonight, a good balance between running the football and passing the football. In the shotgun again, here is Caleb Harrell. He takes the snap and running up the middle, bouncing off a couple of would-be tacklers is Rolando Martinez, and he takes it inside the 25 to the 23. That's a gain of 4, almost 5 yards on first down. Except we had a flag on the play, I guess. It came in late. We'll check this penalty flag here. Is this one may negate a 4 or 5 yard run by Rolando Martinez. As Abernathy called for an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty, that may have been after the play, and that is not something that Coach Justin Wiley is going to be happy with for the Antelopes. That is a 15-yard mark off against Abernathy, and those are killers. And that'll go all the way back to the 38-yard line of Denver City, and it will be 2nd down and long. Didn't see exactly what happened, but an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty against Abernathy. In the shotgun is Harrell wanting to throw. Little stop route to Miller, the tight end, over the middle to the 30. He catches it. He's immediately wrapped up and dropped there, but he got a chunk of the penalty yardage back. A gain of about 8 yards on the quick strike to Miller, and it's 3rd down and 13. Abernathy, no huddle to the line of scrimmage. So we go inside of 6 minutes to play now here in this third quarter. Abernathy continuing to lead 20-6. They've scored 20 unanswered in the ball game. In the shotgun, empty backfield, Harrell being chased out of the pocket, rolling to the near side. He's in trouble, and Harrell is going to be dropped behind the line of scrimmage and sacked. And it is going to be 4th down for Abernathy. Fourth down at about 15. We'll see if Abernathy tries to pin DC on their own goal line again, or if they're going to keep the offense out there on 4th and 16 from the Denver City 34-yard line. It looks like the offense is going to stay out there for the Antelopes. In the gun, faking the handoff, Harrell. Harrell, empty backfield, wanting to air it out towards the end zone. Throws it up for grabs. It is going to be incomplete at the goal line as Harrell overthrows everybody. And it is going to be a turnover on downs. Credit the Denver City defense for coming up with a stop. After the fumbled punt by Denver City, or the snap fumble when they were trying to punt it on their last drive, their defense comes up with a defensive stand to keep this at a 2-score game with 4:45 to play in the third quarter. It's Abernathy 20 and Denver City 6. In the shotgun is Escalante. He takes the snap. He's going to take off to the left side. Now he's bottled up in the backfield and dropped to right near the line of scrimmage, depending on the spot. And I tell you what, such a big part of Denver City's offense is Jonah Escalante running the football from the quarterback position. And it burned Abernathy on the first drive or two tonight, but since then, the Antelope defense, for the most part, has held Escalante in check running the football. Going to be 2nd down and 10 coming up here for DC from their own 34-yard line. Ball spotted between the hashes as we near 4 minutes to go. In the gun, there's the fake handoff, throwing it to the near side. The pass is going to be caught. Spencer Freeman, kind of out of the backfield, catches the swing screen, and it's a gain of about 3 yards to the near side. It's going to be 3rd down coming up for Denver City. 3rd down and 6 from the 37-yard line for the Mustangs on their own side of the field. Antelopes lead by 2 scores. In the shotgun is Escalante, back to pass, now steps up in the pocket, rolling to the near side, escapes one, but not the other, as he is driven to the ground. What a defensive effort and what a hit put on by Jackson Hole for the Abernathy Antelopes. Big stick there for Hole, the linebacker. And that's a loss of 2 on the play, and it's going to be 4th down. As Escalante, that's going to make him wish he didn't avoid that first tackle, as he took a shot there by the Antelope linebacker. 4th down and 9, and the Mustangs are going to have to punt it again, as once again the Antelope defense does their job. As another bad punt for the Mustangs, but the punter goes up to get it and then gets away a pretty good kick, and it takes a Denver City bounce. Abernathy muffs it, and I think they fall on it at the 29-yard line. That is not the brightest of moves there for the Antelopes. It almost cost them, but luckily they're able to fall on it there at the 29-yard line to maintain the possession. That is a disastrous way that could get Denver City back in this game in a hurry. You've got to cry wolf and let that one bounce away. With 2:15 to go here in the 3rd quarter, the Antelopes will take over just inside their own 30-yard line. Receivers spread out everywhere. 3 to the far side, 1 to the near side. In the shotgun, looking to pass, stepping up in the pocket, Harrell. He now wants to run. He escapes tacklers across the 35, across the 40. As he was down, the ball came out, but he was down at the 42-yard line. The official was immediately saying he was down, and that was the right call. The Denver City coach over there on the near side, not happy with it, but he was a good 2 seconds down. And it's 1st down and 10 for the Antelopes. First downs brought to you by the First Baptist Church in Abernathy. And it's 1st down and 10 here for the Antelopes as we go inside of 2 minutes to play in the 3rd quarter, a fast-moving 3rd quarter. Quarterback keeper to the far side. Ball carrier is Harrell. He dives forward across the 45 out to the 46-yard line. And that'll be a gain of 4. You'll take that on 1st down, and it'll be 2nd down and 6. And when you lead by 2 scores, you're okay with time-consuming drives here if you're the Antelopes. In the shotgun again is Caleb Harrell. He looks to the Antelope sideline for instruction. 15 on the play clock, 1:12 on the game clock here in the 3rd quarter. Handoff coming to the near side. Macias pushes just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. And it'll be 3rd down and about 4 coming up here for the Antelopes, right at near midfield. .40 seconds to go here in the 3rd. That clock continues to roll. Abernathy, they led 20-6 at the half. That remains the score. Empty backfield, Harrell wanting to throw. Over the middle, nice hands defensively, as I believe getting a hand on it was Eric Escobar, number 6, for Denver City to break it up. And it is going to be 4th down here for the Lopes. And they are going to punt it away and try and pin Denver City deep. And that's the smart move here with the way that your defense has been playing. Freeman back to return the punt. It's a fake for the Antelopes, and this is going to not work out, as trying to run it to the far side was the Antelopes, and I'm not sure if it was a design fake or not, but I think he's going to be stopped about a yard short of a first down. As they haven't officially said yet, as they're going to measure, it's close enough to measure. From here, he looks short. But they want to make sure, as Abernathy lined up to punt the football and then took off running with it, that was Paez. And Denver City Oh, my goodness. Denver City was celebrating, and now they say it is a first down for the Abernathy Antelopes by one chain link. Oh, my goodness. As Denver City was celebrating a stop, and then the official points for a first down. That is how close it was. First down's brought to you by the First Baptist Church, and turns out the fake punt works by a chain link, and the Antelopes keep the drive alive. And that'll take us to the end of the third quarter, and that is a huge blow to the Denver City comeback effort, down 20-6 to our Antelopes as we head to the fourth. You're listening to Abernathy Antelope Football. As a leader in the agriculture industry, Nutrien Ag Solutions is committed to helping West Texas growers reach their greatest potential. The professionals at Nutrien Ag Solutions pride themselves as being known as the ag retailer of the future, with their focus on customer service. An emphasis is consistently placed on providing the best performing chemical, fertilizer, and seed products, financing programs, and second-to-none technology used in crop consulting and field application for their customers. With 6 retail locations located nearby, they are equipped with experienced agronomists that are able to work alongside you to create the ideal plan for your operation. David Carver and his crew would like to say thank you for those that have entrusted them for years to service their needs, and would also like to wish the Antelopes a successful and blessed year. And welcome back here inside the Mustang Bowl in Denver City. Antelopes snap it on their first snap of the fourth quarter. It's a reverse handoff to Ethan Paez. He's fighting through tacklers, but he can't get back to the line of scrimmage. Abernathy tries a little bit of trickery to begin the fourth quarter. Denver City sniffs it out, a loss of 4 yards, and it will be second down and 14 for the Antelopes, as we are just underway here in the final 12 minutes of the ball game. Abernathy nursing a 20-6 lead here on the road against Denver City. In the shotgun, there's the snap, rolling far side, wanting to throw Harrell towards the sticks. He's got a receiver. It's caught by Braden Van Story for a first down. That is a First Baptist Church Antelope first down, as that moves it inside the Denver City 40, and the Abernathy Antelopes move the sticks again. In the shotgun here is Harrell. Harrell's going to take the snap, fakes the handoff. Harrell going to keep it up the middle. He is going to dive forward down to the 35-yard line. That clock will continue to roll. As the officials have to come in and separate the two teams a little bit here, is maybe a little bit of extracurricular activity or some words going on, and there may have been a flag thrown. The officials are talking about it as unsportsmanlike conduct. They're going to call it on both teams here, as there was some jawing or arguing or something going on, offsetting penalties here against the Antelopes and the Mustangs of the unsportsmanlike conduct variety. And so we're just going to redo the down. It's 2nd down and 6. With 10:53 now to go in the game, and the Antelopes leading Denver City by a score of 20-6. In the shotgun, there's the snap. Handoff coming to the near side as flags fly. This one's going to come back. Macias inside the 25-yard line. But that's going to be a holding call in the backfield against the Antelopes, I believe. At least it was thrown in the area of holding. And that is the call, holding against Abernathy. If there's one thing you can point to tonight that's been a little frustrating at times, it has been some inopportune penalties against Abernathy that you'd like to see them clean up a little bit. That's going to move it back to the 45-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and about 14, maybe 15. 10.5 minutes to go until the end of the ball game and counting. Antelopes lead it 20-6. In the shotgun is Harrell. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Does throw it underneath Paez. Paez can make plays in space, but he is wrapped up and upended defensively by Denver City quickly at the 45-yard line. No gain. He ran about 10 yards, but netted no yards. And it will be 2nd down coming up, or check that, 3rd down coming up for the Lopes. 10:05 and counting to go in the ball game. Abernathy leads 20-6. In the shotgun, this is a free play. Harrell knows it. He throws it up. They're going to blow it dead. Let's see, is this going to be offsides on the offense or the defense? I guess they're going to call this on Abernathy, and it's going to be, I thought it was a free play. I thought Denver City might have jumped offsides up front, but they say, the official says they were enticed up front. So this drive going in the wrong direction for the Antelopes because of penalties. Getting a little bit sloppy as the ball moved back to midfield. 9:35 and counting to go in the ball game. And I guess the ball has come out. Let's see here. What's the call? They're going to give the ball. There's a flag over on the far side of the field. I think the ball had come out and Denver City had recovered. There is so much confusion down. I apologize. I'm confused. I'm not relaying it very well here, but I think Abernathy fumbled on the play, but the flag was thrown before the snap, and Abernathy was offsides again. So Abernathy saves the possession. It's 3rd down and forever, but an offsides penalty does keep the football in their hands. Harrell going to run with it. He's going to keep it to the far side midfield, turns it up towards the 45-yard line of Denver City. Not a bad gain on 3rd down for Harrell, but they needed near 30 to pick up the first down there, and so that'll give you a little bit more room to punt the football. Good thing is you run a couple more minutes off the clock, and Abernathy will try and pin the Denver City Mustangs deep. As we play with 8:50 to go, the punt team on the field for the Antelopes. Fourth and 16 after the 10-yard run there by Harrell. And the Antelopes set to punt it away. It's a high, short, end-over-end kick that bounces at the 30, takes an Antelope bounce inside the 25, and it will be 1st down and 10 from inside the 25-yard line for Denver City. And you like your chances with the way the Abernathy defense has played since that first quarter. 8:25 left to play here in tonight's ball game. Our score at halftime was 20-6. It has remained that here in the second half tonight. Denver City, though, they're kind of getting into desperation time for the Mustangs, down 2 scores. In the shotgun is Escalante. He takes the snap, hands it off to Velasco, and the Antelopes are there. Short gain at best for Velasco, and it's actually going to be a yard loss on the play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down and a long 11, almost 12. As we near 8 minutes to go in the ball game. In the shotgun, empty backfield, looking to throw as Escalante throws it into man coverage down the sidelines, and it is a man coverage. Ethan Paez breaks it up. That was almost an outstanding catch by Freeman, but excellent defense there by Ethan Paez, and the pass falls incomplete down the near sideline. And it is going to be 3rd down and 12. That was an outstanding effort by Freeman and a good defensive effort by Paez as well. Third down and long for Denver City. 7:45 now to go in the ball game. Following the incomplete pass, be interesting to see if this is go for it time for Denver City, down 2 scores. They're going to think about it. We've got a timeout on the field taken by the Mustangs. We'll take it as well, and you're listening to Abernathy Antelope football. The Antelopes lead it 20-6. Do you have insurance needs? Then your first call needs to be to Clark Riley Insurance in Abernathy. Whether it's personal or business, home or farm, we have you covered with over 30 years of experience. We are locally owned and operated and are proud to call Abernathy home. If we can serve you in any way, stop by and see us on the West Service Road in Abernathy, or give us a call today at 806-298-2591. We are always proud of our Lopes and Lady Lopes and are backing you all the way this year. And let's welcome you back here into the Mustang Bowl tonight in Denver City. Voice of the Antelopes, Ty Horsford, back with you. Special thanks to Nan Riley with Remax Realtors, Vista Bank, St. Clair and Massey Orthodontics, City Gin, and City Gin Cotton Warehouse. All proud supporters of the Antelopes and Lady Lopes, and these broadcasts could not happen without them. 3rd down here facing Denver City. They look to throw out of the timeout. Stepping up in the pocket, Escalante shovels it over the middle. It's caught across the 20-yard line. and pushed out to near the 25. But there is a flag in the backfield, and things have kind of gotten sloppy here in the fourth quarter both ways. Let's check the penalty marker. There's a long discussion here between the officials. Still no signal here from the White Hat. As it would be fourth down. I think they're going to call an illegal man downfield here against the Mustangs. And that is going to back up Denver City. Or if you're Abernathy, I almost think you consider or is that a loss of down as well? Because it is going to be fourth down for the Mustangs, and it's a loss of down plus the penalty yardage. And with that, Denver City will once again punt from their own end zone. It's a high snap, getting it away. It's a not good kick. It's going to bounce at the 30, 32-yard line and go directly out of bounds. As it's been a little bit of an adventure when Denver City has punted the football and they got that one away. But a short kick is going to give Abernathy a short field and really give Abernathy an opportunity to put this one to bed as we play with 7:25 to go in the game and the Antelopes leading the Mustangs by a score of 20-6. Be first down and 10 for Harrell and the Antelopes from the 34. 7:25 left in the fourth quarter tonight. In the shotgun, there's the snap, fakes the handoff. Harrell going to keep it up the middle, slips by an initial tackler, but there's a couple more there for Denver City to bring him down relatively quickly after a short gain, and it will be second down for the Mustangs as we near 7 minutes to play. Abernathy definitely in not a hurry. They're going to take their time and let as much time run off the clock as they can. Leading 20-6. That was our score tonight at halftime. In the shotgun again is Harrell. He takes the snap, rolls near side, turns it upfield inside the 30, dives forward for the 25-yard line. Really close to the first down marker. That's a tough run on second down by Caleb Harrell. He's going to be short of a first down, but it's not going to be by much. Well, they're not going to give him the best spot. He's going to end up being about 3 yards short of a first down. So third down and 3 coming up here for the Antelopes as the clock will run inside of 6 minutes to go in the game before Abernathy takes another snap here. In the shotgun is Caleb. He takes the snap, takes a block, turns it up the field outside the left tackle, and a short gain on the quarterback keeper there for Harrell. And it's going to be fourth down for the Antelopes. Fourth down and 3, and Denver City, for them to have even an outside chance here, the way things are going, they almost need a stop here on this fourth down. We'll see what the Antelopes choose to do from the Denver City 27-yard line. The ball is going to be spotted in the middle of the field. Again, Abernathy letting the clock run. They're being pretty manila with the play call right now, and rightfully so, smartly so, because they're wanting to keep the ball on the ground and keep that clock running, even if they end up having to forfeit the possession. They're going to let the play clock run all the way down, are the Antelopes, before Coach Wiley's going to take a timeout with 5:08 to play in regulation. Abernathy leads Denver City 20-6. We'll take a quick timeout. You're listening to Abernathy Antelope Football. One of Abernathy's longest-standing businesses is First State Bank. People have been choosing First State Bank for all of their financial and banking needs since 1909. We are proud to be locally owned and operated, and we have 3 locations across the area to serve you. Abernathy's First State Bank is a longtime supporter of the Antelopes and Lady Lopes and wish them the best of luck this season. If we can serve you in any way, drop by and see us at 402 9th Street in Abernathy or give us a call today at 806-298-2556. And welcome back here to the Mustang Bowl in Denver City. Voice of the Antelopes, Ty Horsford. The Antelopes facing a 4th down and 3 out of the timeout. From the 28-yard line, ball spotted right smack dab in the middle of the field with 5:08 to play in the game, and the Antelopes continuing to lead the Mustangs by a score of 20-6. In the shotgun is Harrell. Big play. 4th down. He rolls left. Wants to throw over the middle. It's caught inside the 20. Paez breaks free inside the 10, and he's out of bounds. It'll be a touchdown. They're going to say he reaches across the plane, and it's a First State Bank touchdown for Ethan Paez. 29 yards on 4th down and 4, and it's into the end zone for an Abernathy Antelope touchdown, and that might be what puts this one to bed as Ethan Paez hauls in the touchdown catch across the way. And Slav is on to attempt the PAT as the Antelopes finally break through here in the second half. The PAT is no good. It is blocked, scooped up at the goal line by, oh my goodness, and that is how it's gone. As the Antelopes have the PAT blocked, and then the guy for Denver City scoops it up at the goal line. He fumbles it, and Abernathy picks it up for a 2-point conversion. That's the way it's gone since the opening quarter tonight for the Abernathy Antelopes. As we will keep it right here for the final 4:56 of this one. As Abernathy now leads it 28-6 after a bizarre 2-point conversion attempt that started out as a blocked PAT. But with 4:56 to go, Abernathy has all but put this one away, now leading 28-6 over the Denver City Mustangs. Abernathy has scored 28 unanswered points in tonight's ball game after Denver City, they took their opening drive of the game. They methodically marched it down the field, got it into the end zone. They looked really, really good offensively on that first drive of the game. The Antelope defense since then has been absolutely lights out. They have made everything tough to come by for the Mustangs. As the Antelopes kick off, kickoffs brought to you by the South Plains Auto Ranch, and Denver City going to run it back out across the 30 near the 35-yard line. And it will be first down and 10 for the Mustangs. 4:43 to play now in the ball game. Abernathy now leading 28-6 over the home team, the Denver City Mustangs, tonight. Abernathy led 20-6 at halftime. Escalante hands the ball off up the middle. There's a big gaping hole across the 40-45 near midfield. Rolando Martinez finally gets there to bring down the tackler, or the ball carrier, rather. Velasco was the ball carrier, and he's right at midfield. It's going to be a first down, but he is going to be a little bit slow to get up, as he's in some pain at midfield here for Denver City. In 4:35 to play in tonight's ball game, Antelopes lead the Mustangs now 28-6. Tell you what, let's take a quick timeout as well for the injury. You're listening to Abernathy Antelope Football. At Abernathy's First Baptist Church, our mission is to love God, love people, and to tell the world. Our pastor is Damon Pierce, and we meet for Sunday school at 9:30 a.m. and worship at 10:45. We offer a number of kids and youth activities, as well as a Wednesday night Bible study at 6 p.m. We'd love to welcome you and your family at Abernathy's First Baptist Church. If you have any questions about our church, feel free to give us a call at 806-298-2587. We are proud of our community and our young people, and we wish the Lopes and Lady Lopes the best of luck this school year. The Abernathy community has trusted Abel Funeral Home and Flower Shop since 1991. Todd and his team blessed many families by assisting them with funeral planning and services, while Carly and her crew at the flower shop have you covered with flowers, gifts, registries, and more. Both are locally owned and operated and are proud supporters of the Antelopes and Lady Lopes. If Abel Funeral Home and Flower Shop can serve you in any way, give us a call today or come see us near the corner of 16th Street and Avenue D in Abernathy. At Abel's Funeral Home and Flower Shop, we are cheering the Antelopes and Lady Lopes on to victory this season. As we welcome you back, Andrew Velasco helped off the field, and it's first down and 10 for Denver City after his first down run. Escalante wanting to throw it deep down the field, and they're going to say that ball is caught. It looked like the receiver was juggling it out of bounds, but a beneficial call by the official inside the 10-yard line on the bomb, and it's first down and goal to go for Denver City. It did not look like the receiver had possession there running out of bounds, but they're going to say it is a catch inside the 10, and it's first down and goal, as that's the biggest offensive play of the night for Denver City as they throw it deep down the left sideline, and it's caught for a first down. First down and goal to go for the Mustangs as they've got it at the 8-yard line with 4:15 to go. Escalante going to keep it, and he is going to be sniffed out by a couple of Antelope defenders. Alan Macias comes up to get there first for Abernathy, and the clock will roll. It'll be second down and goal. They're going to give him about half a yard on the forward progress there on the carry. Every second that runs off now, though, valuable, as it's a 3-score game, 28-6 in favor of the Antelopes for Denver City. In the shotgun is Escalante. He takes the snap, hands the ball off underneath. He runs into a pile of white-shirt Antelope defenders at the 7-yard line. And I tell you what, there's just not much hurry up in Denver City's offense right now, even despite the big play to get them down inside the 10-yard line. As we're going to go down near 3 minutes now before Denver City takes another snap. As Escalante is in the shotgun again, Denver City, there is no hurry whatsoever in their offensive attack here. Now they're going to throw it over the middle, wide open in the end zone, as that is Eric Escobar hauling it in for a Denver City touchdown on third down and goal from 8 yards out. And with 2:55 to go in the game, that closes the gap to 28-12 for the Mustangs. As pending the point after now. As the point after is going to be a 2-point try here for the Mustangs. Escalante rolls right, throws it towards the end zone. The catch is made, but this time they do say he's out of bounds when he makes the catch on the far sideline. 2-point conversion is no good, and our score will remain Abernathy 28 and the Denver City Mustangs 12. So if nothing else, Denver City going to make it look a little bit better in the papers tomorrow as they find the end zone late in this one with 2:55 to go. You would expect an onside kick is going to come now for DC. Still technically a 2-possession game, so if you were to recover an onside kick, stranger things have happened. 2:55 left here in regulation. Abernathy leads Denver City 28-12. As the hands team on the field for the Antelope return unit here. Everybody playing up. Nobody inside the 25-yard line. They're expecting a onside kick try here by Denver City. If you're Abernathy, really all you need to do is recover it. And you should be able to almost milk this one down. As the onside kick is coming, and it's more of a line drive kick. Ethan Paez catches it on a line at the 39-yard line. And then a flag comes in at the end of the play. I'm not sure what they're going to call here. As flag, there wasn't really even any contact made. As Ethan Paez caught it and then just kind of went to a knee after he let some time run off the clock. Let's see what the PAT is here. I think it's going to be an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty against maybe Denver City here. I tell you what, things have gotten a little bit chippy. And that is the call, unsportsmanlike conduct against the Mustangs. Something was said, I guess, or done at the end of that play. And that's a 15-yarder against Denver City. And that will move it inside Antelope territory to the 40, or inside Denver City territory, rather, to the 46-yard line. That's where the drive will start here for the Antelope offense with 2:50 to go. Expect Abernathy to keep it on the ground here and let that clock run. Handoff goes to Macias. He picks his way up through the middle of that defensive line. Inside the 45, down near the 42. That's a gain of 3, maybe 4 yards on first down. It'll be second down. Abernathy will let that clock run down as far as they can before they snap it again. 2nd and 6 after a 4-yard gain there by Alan Macias. Score remains 28-12 in favor of the Antelopes. In the shotgun is Caleb Harrell. He takes the snap again. Another handoff to Macias up the middle. And he takes it inside the 40 down to about the 38-yard line. It's exactly what you want in this situation if you're the Antelopes. It will be third down, and we'll call it about 3, almost 4 needed here to move the sticks for Abernathy. Antelopes probably a first down away from being able to run out the clock as the ball goes inside the 40 to the 39. Minute and a half to go in the ball game. In the shotgun, there's the snap to Harrell. He looks to throw, steps up in the pocket. Now he runs with it up towards the middle, pushes down to the 36 or close to it. It'll depend on the spot. I think he's a tad short of a first down here. Maybe. Yep, it's going to be 4th down and short coming up here for the Antelopes as the clock is going to run inside of a minute. And there is a Mustang slow to get up on the field with 1:04 to go. So I believe Denver City, they may have taken their second timeout here. As it is going to be 4th down and short here for the Antelopes. $1:04 left to go in the ball game. Abernathy, they scored 28 unanswered points in the second and third quarters of tonight's ball game to erase what was a 6-0 lead at the time for Denver City. And tell you what, it really started on the defensive side of the ball tonight for the Antelopes, forcing a couple of turnovers. And after a good-looking opening drive by Denver City offensively tonight, the Antelopes really have shut down the Denver City offense. 4th down and a yard coming up here out of the timeout for Abernathy. Under 50 seconds to go. Harrell in the shotgun, looking to throw. It's a free play. He throws it down the sidelines. It's incomplete. Did they not throw a flag? It looked like Denver City was offsides. Yep, that is the call. It's offsides on the defense. I don't know that I saw a flag, but that's a free 5 yards and a first down for the Antelopes. And that should do it. Abernathy should be able to get in victory formation here and take a knee as long as Denver City doesn't choose to stop the clock. And I don't think that they will. In the gun, Harrell takes the snap. Harrell takes the knee. And Abernathy will not have to snap it again, as that is going to take us to all zeros on the scoreboard. And the Abernathy Antelopes are going to improve to 2-1 on the season with their second straight win. And here tonight, they get an impressive win over the Denver City Mustangs on the road tonight, as Abernathy, after falling behind 6-0, scores 28 unanswered points. And the Antelopes get the win tonight by a final count of 28-12. The Denver City Mustangs, with the loss this evening, will fall to 1-2 on the regular season. Abernathy returns home next Friday. It'll be homecoming for the Abernathy Antelopes, as it will be the battle for Antelope supremacy as the post-Bold Gold Antelopes pay the visit to Abernathy next Friday night for the Abernathy Antelope homecoming. Always a fun time when those two teams get together, as Abernathy will be looking for their third consecutive win after that season-opening loss to number 8 Childress. Abernathy wins it tonight over Denver City by a final count of 28-12. And really, it was the Antelope defense that really turned the tide in this game. After Denver City looked pretty good offensively early, Abernathy really flexed their muscles defensively. Couple of big turnovers in the ball game. Really, the complexion of this game changed midway through the second quarter with Carson Curry's pick 6, as he took it 38 yards back to the house for the touchdown. And the Abernathy Antelopes led for the first time at 13-6, but it really seemed like from then on, Abernathy was in control of this football game. Lopes win it 28-12 on the road tonight in Denver City. And again, our next broadcast